Hello, Porkins. Bum da bum 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 dee bum 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 bum. Inside Safu. Evening from a very cold Texas. Yeah, I heard it's cold out there. I heard there's a lot of cold happening in a lot of places. Hi, Dee Dee. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Okay, let's see. Oop. No. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to get myself situated here. There we go. Did I get Iger's Christmas email? Yes, I did. I was thinking about doing a news piece on that, actually. Interesting thing. There's been varied opinions on if it was a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't read the letter yet, so I couldn't say if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I did get it. What's the word? The word is I just got back from Disneyland. Not more than an hour ago. Was it an hour ago? What is it? It's 7 o'clock, 6. Yeah, about an hour ago, I was on Main Street watching my last Christmas fantasy parade of the season. We just got back from the park, Liz and I, with Sophia, and we watched the parade. And then we went home after that. So I'm fresh. I'm fresh off a visit to Disneyland. How was it? The parade was amazing. We had a great seat. I got some really good footage. It was fun. I'm hoping it looks as good as, in post as it did through the lens. So, yeah, which we'll mention in the video. I didn't pay. The situation got solved for me. A fan of the show gifted us a ticket. So we were able to go without having to, give any money to the man. Can I believe the calendar? What are we looking at? What part of the calendar? Okay, sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Oh, thank you to Kiakai 1968 for the $5 gift at LAX on my way home. Did we miss you? Tried to see you the last 4 days, didn't, but I can mail it to you via the P.O. box. Yeah, of course. You could. I thought how did we miss you? Because well, you know what? I wasn't there that much. I just only got back to the parks. I've only been to the parks twice in like a week because I've been sick. So that's probably why. I feel like I'm there all the time, but I realize now I haven't been there that much. But that's a bummer. I would have liked to have said hi to you guys. Thank you to Jungle Cruiser for the $10 gift. David, have a great Christmas and hope Santa is good to your family this year. Santa's been okay. Have you seen the old police station next to City Hall? Is now the Disneyland Merchants Association. There's a police station next to City Hall? Why have I not? Which is a window? Is it a window on at City Hall? McKay Baker, get the $10 or $2. Thank you. Here at the park with my fiance for the first time. McKay Baker, you have just earned yourself a treat at the park. Where are you, McKay? And what would you like to snack on? And how many are in your party? These are things I need to know up front. Where you are, what you want, and how many people you have in your group so I can adjust accordingly. There was. It was a window then. How come I didn't? How come I didn't? Why has it never registered for me? I guess I don't know. That's weird. Carolina C, get the $10. Thank you. Thanks for all you do. Love your content. Have you noticed the reservation calendar has opened up days for the first week of January? Seems they're releasing days. I thought it's been open. January's been open, hasn't it? I'm not sure the January thing being unbooked or, less than fully booked is a new story, is it? Magic key. Let me look it up. There are 5 in our party, and we are in Fantasyland. Okay, so any traits you guys have in mind? The first week of January was blocked as of last week. It's been a minute since I've looked at the January calendar, but gosh, I don't remember that. But yeah, I see that it looks pretty. It looks, open more or less. But that doesn't surprise me. They're always messing around with the calendar. Lightning Kachow, get the $5. Thank you. Hi, David. Do you know if the Disneyland Railroad will close during the Splash Mountain retheme? It doesn't have to. No, I don't think it will. Because that's going to be a year and a half, 2 years, so I don't think they want to do that. It's already sequestered. The tunnel is separate from the Splash Mountain building in a way that, because they're just doing cosmetic changes to Splash. They're not rebuilding anything. So, wait, did I miss you too, Evan? Well, I think because that's right. You were here yesterday, and wait, I thought you were here tomorrow. I've been dying to try the peppermint pretzel at Refreshment Corner. Okay. Oh wait. Dina Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. A silly question. What could they be doing to Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln? Probably something for the 100th. Seems an odd thing to need work. I don't think it's for. I think they're updating it for the 100th. That's my guess. Deania Bowers gifted $10. Thank you. Hello, you kind, wonderful man. Thank you for all your wonderful vlogs, which gives so much joy. I'm thankful for you and your kindness every day. Bless you and your sweet family. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Deania. Okay. Kyokai 1968, get the $5, David. What would be the P.O. Box? Yeah, that would be the P.O. Box in Tustin. Correct. Yeah, 1519. Excited to see what you think. I'm excited too. Jenny Apple, give the $20. Thank you. Was at the park on the 21st, and you were filming on the way to Space Mountain. I was with my babies, and you stopped and turned around to take a pic with me. I remember that, sure. And you are too kind. Well, thank you for saying that. I mean, I don't know if it's being too kind. I want to take pictures with you guys. You guys deserve that. Finally, got magic keys because of your content. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, so let's see. We got to find... No, I want to try that pretzel too. But let me see if I can catch up here. The peppermint pretzel is delicious, according to Carolina. Disney Fan Club, get the $5 for no good reason. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. And Larry and his belts. How are the belts doing, Larry? Gift the $5. We were at the parks December 12th through the 16th, and we were surprised with how tame the crowds were. Like your video, though, it did get busy at night. Right. If it's a weekday, often it gets busier at night. Yes. So we're going to go to Coke Corner. I have bought so many treats today. we had treat dinner today. Jim Chamberlain, get the $10. Thank you. He says, keep up the great work. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you very much, Jim. So I guess I'm trying to multitask here. Let's see. Refreshment Corner. There it is. Oops. Order some food. Okay, for $7.15. The peppermint cream cheese pretzel. All right. There's 5 of you though. Will that fit? Will that feed 5 people? Is that enough? Are y'all gonna just be digging into the one pretzel? Hang on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I'm with Kimberly though. I kind of prefer the cream cheese pretzel, just the cream cheese pretzel. Jungle Cruiser get the $10. Thank you. The facade of the old police station next to guest tours was always just a blank blue color. I was there last week and it now says Disneyland Merchant Association. I'm going to look into that. That's really interesting. CVCJR13 get the $20. Thank you. Ari Kristen McCarthy. Did that Wall Street Journal article say McSee gave Chapek one set of books and gave the board the real books, or did C tell McSee what his book should say? And McSee gave no, they weren't saying anything like that. I think what Chapek was alleging, this is something that Chapek alleged. There's not two sets of books. Chapek alleged that she lied to him or just presented information differently than what she presented to the board. How that happened, I don't know. But I don't think that there's a situation where there were two books. It was just that Chapek was alleging that McCarthy was being, duplicitous, I guess is the word. Just get him 5 pretzels. Okay. Hold on. I got to catch up. Mari, get the $5. Thank you. Happy holidays. Have you done a video for the best way to see World of Color like the way you did for Fantasmic? I haven't done one yet. No. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to get that pretzel. He said we're good. I mean, they're pretty big pretzels. With all that cream cheese and the peppermint. Okay, are you there right now? McKay, can I say I'm here? Because it's ready. Do you want to go right now? You good? Man, I feel like I was just there. I was just there like an hour and a half ago, right next to the Coke corner. That's so funny. I don't trust him either, CVCJR. Not for a minute. I mean, there's a lot of people I don't trust. He's just on that list, but a lot of what they say is duplicitous. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I'm going to wait a second, McKay, just to give you a chance to catch up. Give me a holler when you're on your way. Dina Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. Do you still think Fantasmic on weekends only is issues with the show? Well, they're running it nightly now, I think. They are running it nightly now. Or is it budget? No, it was tech. There were technical reasons. It wasn't budget. The Ramen King, get the $5. Thank you. Hey, David, I was wondering what happened to your gaming videos. Are they still up? No, I took everything down. It's all, that whole channel's dead. Ashley Garrett, get the $10. Thank you. Planning a trip for April 10th through the 15th, but I've been advised against it since it's the same week as the National Association of Music Merchants. Is that usually a bad time to go? There's always a convention happening. I wouldn't worry about conventions and what's happening there in terms of it ruining. It's always busy at Disneyland, and there's always a convention happening. So it's not like this is an outlier. There's no perfect time to go to Disneyland. Don't break your brains trying to figure out the right timing. What games? I played Epic Mickey and Kingdom Hearts mostly. And then I mixed in some, what did I do? I did Dead Space, I think. And, oh God, I forgot the other one. It was fun. I had a good time with it, but I'd never have time for that. Have I spotted the new Indiana Jones snake? Yeah, I did a whole video on it. I wish Kingdom Hearts would get more recognition in the parks. Yeah, it seems like, Battlefront. I did play Battlefront. The only time I ever see them is during the Halloween party at Oogie Boogie Bash. Andrew Doherty gifted $5. Thank you. Hey, going to Disneyland for my first time the second week of January. Any advice on what time is best to visit Rise so I do not miss it? I mean, there's no trick. Some people say rope drop it. I don't recommend rope dropping it, but there's no trick. Any advice one gives is it's always subject to the ride just breaking down or it being super crowded in the moment you try to go. You can't. There's no one rule, but I feel like your odds are better of getting a shorter wait later on in the evening than it is early. I feel like most people try to hit rides early. Will you live stream from Walt Disney World? Probably, well, we'll do a Thursday night live stream probably, but otherwise I don't think so. I'm really off the whole live streaming thing. I don't want to be, there's so much bad run that live streamers are getting right now. They have such a bad reputation. And I kind of don't want to get mixed into that. So I'm going to try to find a way to do a live stream on Thursday while we're there. But I'm kind of just so disinterested from doing live streams in the parks right now. Not that, I don't know. I don't want to. That's all I got to say. I can't. I mean, there are some really nice people out there, and then there's some folks who aren't great. I just saw another story today on Twitter, and it's just, man, I wish people could act right. That's all. Okay. I don't want to get it, Mark. I wish that's all I've already said more than I want to on the topic because I try to stay positive and just try to stay in my lane and keep out of things. But it's just I just want to make good videos and be respectful of the park. That's all I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take care of my own backyard, and I'm not going to get anybody else's backyard. McKay hasn't spoken up, right? He hasn't said anything. Let me see here. Carolina, you did the holiday tour. Was the information good? Like, is it stuff that you didn't know already? Allie, we're gonna go on the 8th, January 8th, and we'll be there for a week. Well, actually, 2 days in Universal and then 5 days at Disney World. Okay, let me hit. I'm here. They're preparing your order. They should have it any minute. Let me see. I'm keeping an eye on this. What's in the mug is just black coffee. What's a carry-on? Tim Noel, David, what do you think about putting a carry-on? Or am I saying that right? Carillon? Or it looks like carry-on. I don't know. In the Belfry on Buena Vista Street. I don't know what that is. Oh, the order number. I'm sorry. 7092. The order number is 7092. And it's ready. I think. All right, Adam Hit, get the $5. Thank you. Is it strange to meet people in the parks who feel like they've known you for years through your videos while you're meeting them for the first time? That's pretty much, you described almost every single interaction that we have. Not that it's, I mean, it is strange in a sense that there are occasions where, people they'll go, "Hey, Dave," and I have to check myself. Do I know you? That's why I always say, if you see me, call me Fresh Baked, so I know so I know you are talking to me specifically, and that's how you know me. Instead of saying my name, I much prefer you say Fresh Baked. Just easier for me to figure out the connection. But yeah, it's that's pretty much how it always goes. We get that exchange a lot where people say, "I feel like I know you, but you don't know me." It's pretty comical, but I mean, it's fine. Most every exchange that I have with guests is very pleasant and fine. Evan, I will not be at Disneyland tomorrow. No, that is our last visit of the season was today. Find me at Universal Studios or Knott's Berry Farm after this for until the new year. Nicole Langer, your willingness to work in the park showed my daughter that YouTube is work. Uh, YouTube is a lot of work. If you want to be, I mean, it can be casual. YouTube can be a very casual thing that you do on the side for fun or whatever, and it doesn't have to be work. But if you want it to be, if you want it to make it a thing, if you want it to be successful and grow, uh, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. DD Williamson gets the $2. Thank you. Or send a super chat and say, turn around. Well, I won't be doing live streams though. Oh, that's right. That's what DD did though. I think. I think DD, you did do that. Will you be at Knott's tomorrow? No. My next trip anywhere won't be until Monday. I'm taking the rest of the weekend off. I'm taking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I might make a news video maybe, but we're entering a period where it's January and February is the slowest 2 months of the year. It's dreadful. So that's the time for me to slow down, if anything. He's only 4'7". Laramie, I just now you got back to back. He said I was 4'7". Laramie, you're taller than me though, right? And then he says, "No, it's easy. Look how successful I am." no, making videos. Laramie can tell you it's the grind. It's hard, and it's hard to keep going. And then month after month, year after year. You got it. It takes dedication. It takes something, man. Slowest month for the theme parks. Uh, Months? No, there's no slow months. There are slow weeks, perhaps sometimes. Like the very, very beginning of summer is often kind of slow. Allie Brownlow, get the $5. Thank you. We may be going to Tokyo Disney in the spring. Do you know of any good resources to help navigate? I normally know my Disney stuff, but this is new. I don't know any Tokyo. Guys, recommend somebody. What's his name? TDR Explorer? Is he a pretty good resource for international travel? That's the only guy I can think of is TDR Explorer. Yeah, Laramie, I'm 6 foot. You got 2 inches on me. Manatee Mama, yes, I got this sweatshirt 2 Christmases ago, I think. 2 Christmases ago. Tom Bricker, yeah, I like Tom Bricker. But he doesn't do videos though. So if you're looking for videos, not Tom, but Tom, his website, Disney Tourist Blog, he travels everywhere. So he might be able to help you. Okay, so Lindy B has verified TDR Explorer is great and an expert on the parks in Japan. Dee January 8th through the 11th, quite ish, yeah. It'll still be busy though. Tom from WDW News Today. Yeah, I guess, but the reason why I like TDR is A, he's video specific, and 2, he's just, overseas. He doesn't, so he's dedicated to overseas stuff. I think we can all agree. David deserves an ice cream. Hey, GG, you'd be happy to know that I did have some ice cream today. We enjoyed the peppermint holiday sundae from Gibson Girl while waiting for the Christmas Fantasy Parade today. So it's been great. Are you going to decorate the tree behind you? I feel like, Ramen King, I feel like that ship has sailed at this point. I have been so busy that I keep forgetting to, because the lights weren't connected right. So I couldn't turn the lights on, and I didn't want to decorate it until the lights were on. And it's just now it's December 22nd, and like whatever, forget it. I can't do it now. I'm not lights on for 2 days. David D, I'm not getting notifications for you going live. David, I go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. That's it. So unless I tell you otherwise, unless I say something, through YouTube or on Twitter where I make an announcement, but it's always the same time, 7 p.m. On Thursdays. Which park do you like better, Knott's or Universal? Well, I gotta say Knott's. Knott's is great. I love Knott's. I mean, Universal's coming up, and I'm gonna be going to Universal this week or on Monday, I think, and I'm looking forward to that visit. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Mario Town. Mario Town really, I mean, dude, that's a game changer. Mario Town is a game changer for me. I never really talk about it, in terms of what my plans are for Universal, but I'm a huge Mario nerd. I've been playing Super Mario Brothers since I was, knee high to a grass. I was 20, I think. No, I was in high school when the game was when the Super NES first became a thing. I was in high school, but I've been playing Super Mario Brothers for a long, long time. And I've played all the games. I was 99.99 on Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. I love Super Mario Galaxy. So I'm really looking forward to Mario Town, and I hope my hope is that it's really great and that it pulls me into Universal a little bit because I want to cover Universal bad. I want to cover Universal really, really badly. I do. I got to find a way to create more time, which is hoping we talked about this last week. About 2023. I'm making moves. I'm making moves now to help improve this show and put me in a position where I can do more things that I've been wanting to do for years that I've been wanting to do, and so I'm really looking forward. I'm hoping things work out in my favor, and uh, uh, yeah, I did, Didi. I did. That was I. It came with the NES, Duck Hunt, and what was the other game? It was a bundle, Duck Hunt and something else. I forget what the other game was. With I can't remember now. No, or was it just Duck Hunt that was the bundle with the NES? I can't remember now. Universal is supposed to be getting a Fast and Furious coaster. Yeah, that's the rumor. Yeah. I have a Switch, but I haven't been able to play. I can't play like I used to though. But I did get a Switch and I played the new Mario. I played Mario Kart 10, I think it is. That's the last game I played was 10. Is there one after 10? I don't know. Theme Park Adventure, get the $5. Thank you. Do you think people will camp out overnight in the Esplanade for Runaway Railway like they did when Rise of the Resistance opened? No, they can't. There's no point in doing that because it's still a reservation system. Is it 8? I thought it was 10. Yeah, but yeah, 8. There is no 10. Okay, so that's the last one was 8 then. The reservation system puts an end to that kind of thing. And 2, the virtual queue and individual lightning lane. There's going to be no reason to camp out because I don't think that there's even going to be standby. So, Gyromite? No, that was okay. I didn't get Gyromite. I didn't have that. Okay, so Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt were bundled. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think that's going to be a thing at all when they open Runaway Railway. Why did I think? What was I thinking about 10? Is it really just 8? I didn't like 8 to be honest, but I think it's because the game that I wore out, the game that I wore out was Mario Kart Wii. I wore out Mario Kart Wii, man. Ah, yeah, yeah. I played that every single day. I played Mario Kart Wii. I mastered every track in regular mode, in mirror mode. I beat all I got 3 stars or whatever in every race. I did every challenge, even the hidden challenges. I did everything. I completely 100%. What's that? What do they call that? I was a completionist on Mario Wii. We got a final gift from Dan Pressler. Is there such a thing as a truly good burger in the parks, or is the best they have barely passable gray meat with interesting toppings? This is important. Uh, Lamplight has a great cheeseburger. The brunch cheeseburger is amazing. The Ramen King get the $2. Thank you. What game consoles do you have? I stopped buying consoles because I just haven't had time to do anything. But the last one I bought was the Xbox One. I have an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4. I do not yet have 5, but I'm getting warmer to buying 5. But I just don't have time to play anymore. And then I have everything before that. I got every console before that one. I had, PlayStation 3 and 2. I had the Xbox, I forget what was before the Xbox One. I had Atari, I've got, all that other stuff, Mario Kart, or I mean, the NES and etc. Ryan B, what's the possibility that Runaway Railway opens with virtual queue and individual lightning lane? That is actually my going prediction, is that that's exactly how they're going to do it. They're going to do it just like they did Guardians of the Galaxy, which is Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot is still they're still doing virtual queue and individual lightning lane there. I was not a Sega person. No, I did not play Sega at all. I did play I played some Sonic on the Mario on the Wii. I played Sonic on the Wii, but I never had a Sega machine. Yeah, I had the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox. There's Mr. Mello. Is there confirmation of virtual queue or just normal queue? There's no confirmation of anything. They have not said, Disney has not said anything yet. So, but that's just my prediction. Are they having a media preview of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? I don't know, Darren. I don't know. I know that they're already doing the ride is done. The ride is definitely done. They've been testing. They've been doing cast member previews for a couple weeks now. So the ride is done. Whether or not they do a media preview, I don't know. They never contact me for any of that stuff anymore. So I don't know why they hate me, but I for whatever reason they don't like YouTubers, I think. Didi, I think they're doing it because they want to get a head start on Splash Mountain. They can't close Splash Mountain until they open Runaway Railway. Can you taste the difference between a churro in the morning versus noon versus night? No, because they make the churros fresh. They make them right there, in a little burner thing. So where is it, Laramie? You can verify this. I remember you telling me at Walt Disney World they don't make them fresh. That they don't even have the little oven thing in your at Walt Disney World for a churro. Do I have that right? But here at Disneyland, they make them right there at the cart. So churros at WDW are trash. There you go. Do you know if Roger Rabbit Ride is opening at the same time as the Mickey Ride? They have not said. I don't know. They could. They easily could. I don't know if they're going to. Oh, did Larry bounce? Well, we got one confirmation already. So somebody said that the WDW churros are trash. Big fan. Do you think they will ban YouTuber from filming in the parks like they have in other Disney parks around the world? Which Disney park, big fan, have they banned YouTubers? My answer is no. No, they're not going to do that, and they haven't. Nobody has banned YouTubers. That is wherever. I know that a thing went around, but the site that reported that is reading the policies incorrectly, or they're trying to make it sound worse than it is for clicks. Melvin J, no, we will not be losing the Disneyland Railroad. As far as I know, we'll not be losing the Disneyland Railroad for Splash Mountain. They're only doing cosmetic, changes, to the theming. They're not changing the ride structurally, so there's no need for that to happen. Mike Spark, is it true that Disneyland has banned filming POV on Space Mountain? Well, yes and no. It's not true that they've banned it at Space Mountain. You can still film at Space Mountain at Disneyland, but they have forbidden people from banning, or they've forbidden people from filming at Space Mountain at Walt Disney World at the Magic Kingdom. But it's not because of a YouTube thing. It's because people were dropping their phones. They're dropping their gear, and it's dangerous because the tracks, the tracks intersect, and people were dropping things too often. So it's a safety issue. It's a safety issue for Space Mountain specifically. That's why it's the only attraction so far where they have created that rule. They may do it at Disneyland, but so far that has not been the case. So far, you can still film at Disneyland on Space Mountain. Do you mind people yelling, "Hey, fresh baked," while you're filming? Of course not. No. Should we, the public, stay back? No, man. Yell it all day. I like it, and everybody who watches likes it too. So you can do it while being respectful. You could do both. So no, it's not a problem. How do you keep dropping your phone while riding an attraction? Uh, I had one time I was using Fancy Cam on Incredicoaster, and the cast member said you can film, but wrap it, around your wrist so that at least it doesn't fly off your wrist. But if you're holding phones, you are unless you use a pop socket. Pop sockets are pretty sturdy, but I don't use a pop socket. But if you're trying to film with your phone, there's nothing to do but just hold on. You could easily drop your phone on a roller coaster. It's not hard at all. But you got to. The trick is you've got to be really diligent and pay attention and focused because people get casual about it, and that's how you lose it. Dan Pretzel, they have allowed video on Space Mountain again. So they've already reversed that. But they have provided onboard containers and probably a lot of signs letting people know that they aren't responsible if you lose your phone. Oh, okay. Adam the Woo lost his brand new hat on Big Thunder. That can't be possible. There's no way. There's no way, Tim, because he knows the rules. You best remove them. Epic Journeys. I use my gimbal or GoPro to film on rides. Yeah, a GoPro is good because you can hold it with the stick as opposed to trying to hold your. But the gimbals don't work. Gimbals, uh, they can't compensate fast enough. When you're on a roller coaster, the gimbal can't compensate fast enough with the changes in direction. So you wind up getting a really wonky video. Plus, it makes it. I think it's bad for the gimbal too. I'm gonna have to ask Adam about that. I would be so shocked if he actually lost his hat on Big Thunder. There's no way. Jungle Cruiser gifted $10. Thank you. We also need a store for the Disney popcorn buckets. It should have every popcorn bucket available at all domestic and foreign parks. It would make great profits. I mean, I think you might be right, actually, but then that would reduce the demand on site for those popcorn buckets. So I don't know. Cherry Krabby Pelly gifted $5. That's a heck of a handle. You should go to Walt Disney World next Christmas and ride the Space Mountain Christmas overlay. It's nuts. They have a Christmas overlay? For real? Magic Band's catching on in Disneyland. No. At least not by my observations. I have completely forgotten to bring mine. I don't even bring it. I don't bring mine. So it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything that I want it to do anyway. I don't use Genie. I don't go to I don't do a lot of meet and greets. And I use my phone when I scan it. Those are the three things you can do with the Magic Band. So what's the point? Moon Fairy gifted $10. Thank you. Made my trip with a treat in October. Now I do the same for my friends when they go, that's sweet, Moon Fairy. I love that. Your recon vids, golden. Your spirit and passion, amazing. Thank you for rekindling my love of Disneyland. Our pleasure, Moon Fairy. I remember that now. Did we run into each other also? I feel like I met you, didn't I? It will, yeah, and it'll get better over time if they give it more things to do. But they can't. They don't. They haven't. Space Mountain Christmas lights on Mickey's. That's interesting. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Mark Hoffman. Yes, I did get an email from Bob Iger. What's Magic Mobile? I don't know what that is. I think who would ask me that? Leroy? I don't know what that is. Raymond Ramos, get the $5. Thank you. As someone who frequents Walt Disney World and visited Disneyland recently, I can honestly say churros are much better at Disneyland. Like bagels are better in New York City and pizza. Y'all can do bagels better than us. You can do pizza better than us. We got donuts. We can make a better donut than they can at New York in New York, and we can make a better churro than they do in Florida. How's the coffee? Is the coffee better here or is it better in New York? What do you think of Magic Key holders getting upset with the exclusive running out fast? I don't get upset about anything uh, like that ever. And no, man, that's no. I don't know if I have what kind of opinion I'm supposed to have on that, but I don't. Tammy Getting, get the $50. Thank you very much, Tammy. Very kind of you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for all you do. Merry Christmas to you, Tammy. Thank you very much. Very kind. Coffee here is better than Florida, but don't know about New York. All right. Moon Fairy, is Jeffries, you mean Joffrey's, I think, actually Starbucks, or is it actually different? Well, I'm not, okay. I don't, if you mean Joffrey's is different, Joffrey's sucks. Joffrey's coffee, I don't like at all. But if there's something, if there's a place called Jeffrey's, then I couldn't say. Did I answer my email from Bob? No, was I supposed to answer it? What's the reply? I don't know what the reply is supposed to be, but it probably all goes to spam, I'm sure. Yeah, no, Joffrey's is terrible. Joffrey's is just hot water, basically. It's hot dark water. It does not have any kick at all. I don't like it. Carolina C. Bob Iger emailed you? Well, he emailed everyone. He emailed, well, at least everybody who was a D23 member. Um, it was a mass mail. I don't know who else they might have added into the list, but I know that if you have D23, you got an email from Bob saying, you guys are great. Bob Chapek gifted $2. Joffrey's is the best in the future. Bob, did you get a new job already? Bob, did Joffrey's hire you to be their new CEO? How long do I think Haunted Mansion will be down? Usually it's down for like what, 5 or 7 days or something. Have I tried the coffee at Ghirardelli's in DCA? No, I have not. Never have. Joffrey's believes in yield management. Do I think Disney will do a Strange World attraction? No. No. I feel like now that's a troll. There's no human out there that thinks they're gonna do a Strange World attraction. There's no way. Okay, somebody's messing with me now. Big fan, I think, is messing with me. Jack Fowler, going to the parks on the 26th and 27th. Do you think Genie Plus will sell out? No, they won't sell out. No. I don't know what the email was about. I didn't read it, but it was a Christmas letter. Thank you for being awesome. We love you, kind of thing. I think, right? Can anybody elaborate on that? Jenny Hill, get the $10. Thank you. Thanks so much for all you do. We went to Disneyland last week. Your tips helped me so much. Thanks to your tip to watch ride closures, we walked into rides with no wait once and a 17-minute second time. That's awesome. Great job. I like bitter tasting coffee, Darren. Is the D23 membership beneficial? Well, there's a free version of D23, first of all, but the paid one, it's not that expensive. It's like $80, $90 for the year. And you get a quarterly magazine, and you get first dibs on stuff like events and D23, uh, you know, bookings and things like that. I mean, it's look, if you're a Disney fan, it's hardly a blip, the $80 that it costs. So I'm good. Thank you to Christopher Quinn for the $5 gift. Merry Christmas to the Fresh Baked family. Also, everyone got that email from Bob. I thought I was special. You are special, Christopher, and you also got the email from Bob. Yeah, and it's $129 for two. You get a discount if you get one for you and your wife. You get or your husband or whatever. Yeah, it's $129 for two. I like what Haskell says. $80 is Disney free. He's so right. That's so true. Like, Jay Camp, thanks for the sticker in the mail. I upped your Patreon. Oh, thank you very much, Jay. And I'm glad you got your sticker. Is it 99 for one? Okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's still Disney free if you ask me. $10 a month? I'm good. Daniel Barton gets the $2. I'm a CM, just left, and no keys makes a difference. I don't think so, Daniel. I was there today too. Stay tuned for our video on today's visit, by the way. We'll have our thoughts on what the park was like today in our video tomorrow. It's going to be quite enlightening, I think. We had a great time, though. We had a great time. When are your pins going to be available again? Did we sell out? Oh, crap. Let me look into that. I thought we still had some in inventory, but I haven't been paying attention, so I'll look into that and see if we can't put some more pins in stock. Christopher, just waiting for my patch. I just updated to gold level. That's going to go out in the next batch. We just did a batch like a week ago, so you'll get yours in the next batch. Not David, not sure if you tried it. If not, maybe give Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf and see what you think. I've tried Coffee Bean. It's okay. It's better than Joffrey's, but they don't have anything like that in the park. So yes, Disney is still the only park doing reservations. Yes. Daniel Barton get the $2. Thank you. No one knows where anything is or how the app works. Do you mean guests? That's true. I guess in that sense, you get a lot more. Your clients, your guests are going to be more of the non-local variety. That's for sure. Yeah, Garrett, I think there was a bird in that nest. Yes, I think so. I think a bird and some baby birds too, if I'm not mistaken. Can anybody verify me? I'm just going off memory. The nest where the Native American chief is, while you're on the rivers of America, I think there was a bird family in that nest, right? Ozzy, I just came from the park and it was busy. Legoland is doing reservations, really? You guys go? Evan, how was that? Did you like Legoland? You really got to be into Legos to go to Legoland, I guess. Ruben, yes, I have been on Indiana Jones. I'm going to go again. It doesn't go down until January 9th, so I've got time to ride it some more as well. Would an M&M store and Coca-Cola store work at downtown Disney? Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I went to the Grove 2 nights ago. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. I was at the Grove last night with Peter and Kitra and Miguel and Janelle. We got some dinner and we're hanging out and doing Christmas stuff. And we went to the Netflix store. The Netflix store at the Grove is really cool. Have you guys seen this place? I would like very much for a Netflix store in downtown Disney. Arizona Apache says January 19th, new Magic Key sales. I'll believe it when I see it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. No, he that's a rumor, okay? That's a rumor. Those of you who are asking already. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I mean, he's been right sometimes. Arizona Apache gets stuff right sometimes, though. I'll say that. What's at the Netflix store? Well, there's some photo opportunities, but just basically merch uh, that you can't get, anywhere. I mean, that you can just get in store. I mean, some really cool merchandise. I'm a big fan of Stranger Things. So I was really geeking out about all the Stranger Things merch. Evan, we went today. The train isn't big enough. Well, that's too bad. That's true. CVCJR, I would be surprised if they had a Netflix store in downtown Disney, considering that Disney Plus. Yeah, that's probably accurate, but still, I want one. I'm not, beholden to Disney Plus. I can watch others. I have 5 streaming channels. Is there an opening date for Tron Legacy? What's that? You talk about the Tron ride at Walt Disney World? I don't think there is a date yet, but they said spring, I think. Didn't they say spring at D23? Is there anything right now in the old America Sings building in Tomorrowland? No, it's empty of any kind of attraction, but they're redesigning it right now to be a DVC like lounge area. They're going to turn it into a DVC members only lounge. Am I a DVC member? I am not. I don't travel ever. Yeah, I feel like they've been testing Tron for a while now, haven't they? If my brother gets the last Savvy's lightsaber past park closing, will they let me stay outside the lightsaber shop and wait to take pictures, or will they boot me out? Uh, yeah, you should be okay. Hang around. You should be okay. Bob Chapek gifted $2. Just got my Knott's pass. See you there. Bob, stay away from Knott's, please. Okay. They don't go screwing up 2 theme parks. All right, you've done enough damage. Well, I guess that's it. We're at 7:59. Let's start wrapping up. I've got to go put my baby girl to bed again. It's bedtime, and then we got to get back to work. Uh, Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this Thursday evening and spending an hour with us, giving us your time and sharing it with others, and sharing your friendship and your kindness and your fellowship and your generosity. I love you guys very, very much and appreciate all of you. Um, I guess this is the last time I'm going to see you before Christmas, right? The next time I see you, it will we'll be looking forward to we'll be looking forward to New Year's Eve. So, everybody, have a happy holiday, a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there. Don't be in a hurry, and be kind to everybody. This 'tis the season to be kind. Try it out. See how you like it. If you aren't already, I know most of you are pretty much on board or on our wavelength, on our level when it comes to being nice to one another. But just in case you haven't, it doesn't cost you nothing to be nice. It's free, and it saves you so much anxiety. So I love you guys very much. Um, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time. Be safe, be kind. Fresh bait.